The Office of the Parliament celebrates International Women's Day 2023. DigitALL, Innovation and Technology for Gender Equality. Curiosity and an active mind led this woman to the top of her field. When did you recognize you enjoyed the corporate world and wanted a career in it?
I actually started my journey as a receptionist. I'm not going to say how many years ago. Royal Bank Loans Department. And I was a young mother. I had my first daughter, well, my only daughter at 19 and my son at 22. So I'm entering the world of work in an effort to try to do my part to manage a family. And I think that one of the things that stuck through to me even up to today is that I don't like being bored. And so that even when there was like down times or when we didn't have much of a customer flow, I would go to the loans officers, I would go to the managers, and I would say, you'll need anything, you'll need any help. And I think when I look back on it, it's my response to being helpful and to trying to extend myself, and their response, a reciprocal response to me, saying, you know what, I really appreciate that. I value your contribution. That made me feel as though that whatever I was doing was in fact making a difference. And I carried that through my entire career. So I think that's kind of what started off the journey.
Broadly explain what your average day as CEO of Pan American Life Caribbean entails.
So I'm responsible for 13 countries in the Caribbean, right? So it's Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, 6 countries in the ECI, and 4 in the Dutch Caribbean Islands, plus Cayman Islands. So, of course, it's managing a lot of countries, a lot of cultures, various governance structures. That's on the one hand. On the second hand, I am also part of a multinational company that has operations in the US and in Latin America. So it's kind of like learning from them, growing from them. Several subject matter experts, not just in the US and Latin America and the Caribbean, but right here within my team, each of my executives are a subject matter expert in their own right. But I think that one of the things that is probably the biggest lesson for me is that as CEO, I probably have more managers and more people that I'm accountable to than I did when I was at a lower level. You under this impression that you are going to be only responsible and accountable to a board of directors or shareholders. But every employee, every stakeholder, every producer comes to you for assistance, and you have to be accountable and responsible to them.
What were some of the challenges you have had in your career as a woman in a male-dominated industry?
I really do try to stay clear of the gender agenda, because I think that the challenges that we face are challenges that we face as people. I do feel, however, that as women, there is some natural unspoken or sometimes even spoken biases. So we have a responsibility to demonstrate our expertise, to prove indisputable results, so that when we are coming to the table, we're coming to the table with facts.
Are there any particular highlights or successes that stand out for you?
So I know that most people will probably think about, well, I made this amount of money for the company, or I achieved this target or surpassed this target. But I think that for me, it really has been in those very quiet moments when a staff member would come back to me and say to me, Greer, thank you. You made a difference in my life. You mentored me, you motivated me, you supported me. You helped me not just achieve my professional goals, but also my personal goals. I think that those are my proudest moments.
Would you recommend girls get into this field?
Interestingly enough, at Pan American Life, both on the staff side and on the agency side, we are predominantly managed by women. But from the staff complement and the agency complement, we're also predominantly women. So it's 79% female staff and 69% female agents. And I believe, I could be mistaken, but I believe that as of now in Trinidad, Pan American Life is probably the only insurance company that has female agency managers. So we're paving the way, and I feel as though women should just continue to rise to the challenge.
How do you think the rights of women and girls can be protected in digital spaces?
To me, it's like a two-sided coin. So on the one side, technological advancements have really helped us to be able to have much quicker, speedier, and easy access to information. So that's a great thing. On the flip side, when you're in an insurance company, people's personal proprietary information must be protected. You have people's salary data, you have people's medical information. Those are things that you need to guard. So what we've done is we've built in structures in our systems to make sure that we have lockdowns even within our staffing complement so that people can't see. But on the other side of that coin, I think that it also kind of helps to empower women as well as men to be able to get access to their policyholder information, make changes as needed, beneficiary changes if needed, take loans, access the funds from their insurance in terms of their cash surrender values and so on, which really helps to achieve a little bit of financial freedom and independence.
Do you think it is important to celebrate International Women's Day annually?
Every day. Every day. And I say every day because I think that at the end of the day, we as women, we've made our mark at the home. We've made our mark in positions that are relegated to women, teachers and hairdressers and all the things that you assume women should that space women should occupy. But we've entered into domains that have been predominantly run by men, and not just entered it, but succeeded in fields of science, in technology, in banking, in finance, you name it. We have really made our space and our presence known and felt. And I think at least certainly from the interactions that I've had with my male counterparts, women are appreciated and their contributions are appreciated.
The Office of the Parliament celebrates International Women's Day 2023. DigitALL, innovation and technology for gender equality.